This might be my last reading for today, but let's see what wants to come through. Oh, I wanted to go with the Oracle deck first, but my hands intuitively grabbed the Tarot deck, so we will shuffle that first and then see what energy wants to come through for the collective. I'm shuffling. There's a resistance here. Immediately sensing resistance. Someone being stubborn about something. Like nagging. Who's nagging? What do you have to complain about? Let's see. No. You have to come up properly. Let's see. Okay. I cannot get away from the delays. I cannot get away from the stagnant energy. I've tried to reshuffle. I've tried to change my energy. I think the past 5 readings have been about delays. Someone waiting for a ship to come in that they sent out a long time ago. Okay, that's a first though. So you might have invested in something and you are waiting for the return to come. Let's see what fell. This is also 0110 on the timer, mirroring numbers. Very interesting. This is also a reoccurring theme in my readings. The divine feminine, intuition, sacred knowledge, hidden knowledge, like wisdom. Higher realms, high morals, just okay, what? No, don't fall, thank you. Okay, Queen of Wands in the upright and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So there's someone you could be and someone you see yourself as. Someone you could be, someone you see yourself as. Okay, let that simmer. Your wrong self-perspective is causing these delays. It's because you don't believe you're that bitch. Gender literally never matters. We're trees. You know deep down what you are capable of. You know deep down what you are capable of. You have seen it time and time again, but you're putting yourself in a cage of your own making. The door is fucking open. Just leave. Go out there and get out of your comfort zone. I seem harsh. I don't know. It feels like this is a message for myself as well, I guess, but I am doing that. Let me be, It's hard to do that sometimes, exactly, when there's people, and I was feeling this stubborn energy. I'm also hearing, first of all, let me finish the sentence I was about to say. When people are constantly putting stones in your way, you want to go forward quickly. All the messages are coming out delayed today as well, but what I was saying is you want to move forward quickly with your project, with this mission that you have, and that's why I was feeling this nagging, like stubborn and complaining energy, which I totally get. You feel like everyone is putting stones in your way. I might be distracted again now. There's someone looking in. Doesn't matter. I won't let it distract me. It's 0303 on the timer. See, and now they left. This is how you have to deal with this shit. These delays, you think people are putting stones in your way. Even the divine is putting stones in the way. Why are you not letting me move on in my mission? I have this vision for my future. I could change the world with this. Why is this not working? Why? I'm hearing sometimes when it works, you lack passion. And when there's passion, then there's delays. So it's never aligned. And you want it to work quickly, but the thing is, there's no one putting stones in your way, especially not the divine. I'm hearing it's you. It's you putting stones in your own way. It's you and your self-limiting beliefs when you know deep down that you are the Queen of Wands, when you know deep down that you have this joy for life, that you have this passion, this steaming passion is what I'm hearing for life. I'm not sure why you are so critical with yourself though, because this inner critic that you have is really, you should let out all your ideas, because you don't know which ones are good or not. Your inner critic is critical of everything. That's why I had this nagging. You have a really strong inner critic that is just never satisfied with anything you put out, anything you do. We have the moon coming out in the reverse, so in the upright. Don't know why I said the reverse. So you might not just you might be misinterpreting yourself. You might be repressing emotions. You might be feeling a little bit confused, but you don't have to feel that way. There's mysteries in life that are supposed to stay mysteries. This is a really weird message coming through, but just take it as if it resonates. There's mysteries in life that have to be taken for what they are. Don't try to interpret more. Don't try to push against it. Just accept it for what it is. And I have something in my eye all of a sudden. So your vision right now is obscured. You have, again, your self-perception is obscured. Don't trust yourself right now. The way you talk about yourself, the way, and now like I have a weird spasm in my other eye. So you don't have a clear vision at the moment. I mean, you are blindfolded, stuck in a prison of your own making, of how you should be. And it feels like if you were to go against all that, what you've been taught, how you're supposed to be, it would be like leaving your old self behind, because then why the fuck did you do all that for? Why the fuck did you endure all those relationships for? Why the fuck did you hold yourself back like that for? If this identity isn't even bringing you any success, if it's not bringing you love, even though people told you to be this way, it would, and they would love you, there's nothing coming in for you with this identity, and you know that. That's what's causing the delays, because you know you're supposed to look like this, both in love and in your material abundance. You know you're supposed to look like this, but only if you represent this with the identity you build, not the one that people told you to be so you can get love and security and nurture. You can provide that for yourself now. So who do you want to be? I was just gonna say, who would you be if success was guaranteed? Who would you be if you were secure, if you were nurtured, if you had all that? What would your identity look like if you had enough love, if you had enough food, enough money, enough play, enough creative outlets, enough compassion for the world and for yourself? Who would you be? What would your identity look like? Try to embody that. Good luck.